The movie starts on a beach where a group of college students is partying late into the night. That night, a girl named Keely sees her boyfriend Joanna with another girl named Shanda, which makes her upset, so she starts drinking. Meanwhile, a guy named Cardo collects everyone's phones and puts them in a bag on a table to stop any party pictures or videos from getting out. Then, they all continue partying. The next morning, we see a girl named Marcia lying on a table without clothes, and some people sleeping in a car nearby. A guy named Gilbert, who had been trapped in a drum during the party, is also shown. Suddenly, Keely wakes up and notices that there's no one around on the beach, which feels strange to her. She again sees her boyfriend Joanna sleeping in a car with the other girl, which upsets her more. Then Cardo comes to her, and Keely tells him she wants to go home. She looks around and sees the beach as a mess. Just then, Shanda calls out to Marcia, who is still lying on the table. Marcia wakes up and suddenly feels like vomiting. At the same time, Keely sees something strange, a bird struggling on the sand, and suddenly the bird is pulled into the sand like something is dragging it inside. Keely gets scared and warns Marcia not to touch the sand. But it's too late. Marcia steps on the sand and her foot gets stuck like something is holding it. She gets confused and puts her hands on the sand to pull her leg out, but her hands also get stuck. Everyone is shocked and scared, not understanding what's happening. Marcia screams in pain. A guy named Vince jumps out of the car to help her, but as soon as he lands on the sand, his feet get stuck too, and he starts getting pulled into the sand. The others panic and try to start the car, but the battery is dead. Vince gets completely pulled into the sand, and now they all realize something is alive inside it. They decide to call for help, but all their phones are on the table far away because Cardo had kept them there. They feel hopeless. Keely tries to touch the sand from a distance and sees something strange coming out from under it, like a creature. Then Gilbert wakes up inside the drum, but everyone tells him to stay still so he doesn't attract the creature. They're all scared and hungry. To test how far the danger goes, Keely throws a piece of food on the sand and sees it get pulled in. Then she throws another piece to a different spot, and nothing happens there, which makes them feel a little relieved. Joanna decides to go across the sand to reach the table where the food and drinks are. He uses a swim board and slowly tries to reach it. As soon as he puts one foot on the table, the board starts slipping, and Joanna's stomach gets close to the sand. Suddenly, something from the sand touches him. He quickly jumps onto the table, avoiding serious harm, but he still feels pain and passes out. After some time, Joanna wakes up in pain but grabs a banana from the bag and eats it, which makes his pain worse. Still, he passes the drinks to everyone before lying back down. Then, the strange creature starts pulling the car's tires into the sand. Ronnie climbs onto the car's back bumper to open the trunk and get a phone. Suddenly, they see a car approaching. Ronnie gets distracted, slips, and her hand gets stuck. The group calls for help. A police officer arrives, and they explain everything, but he doesn't believe them and thinks they're just drunk. He steps out of the car, but nothing happens to him because he's wearing shoes. He walks around talking to them, making Keely angry. She tells him to call his supervisor. The officer gets annoyed and tells them to calm down. He tries to pick up his car keys that fall on the sand. His hand gets stuck, and he is pulled into the sand. Now they are even more helpless. Cardo tries to go to the police car but also falls and gets dragged into the sand. Everyone is heartbroken. Keely tries to reach Ronnie and Shanda and asks for help. Finally, she reaches them with Shanda's help. The three of them use a stick to try and reach Joanna safely. But Ronnie loses her balance and falls onto the sand. Keely tries to save her using a spray, but Ronnie can't be saved. Meanwhile, because of Gilbert's blood, the creature is moving toward him. Shanda wraps cloth around her feet and manages to reach the police car. Then, the spot where Gilbert is trapped starts shaking, and the creature drags him into the sand too. After that, the creature attacks the car, and Shanda falls on it and faints. Time passes, and it becomes night. Keely shouts to wake Shanda. Eventually, Joanna, Keely, and Shanda reach the police car. The creature suddenly comes out of the sand. Keely quickly grabs a can of petrol and pours it all around the car. Then she sets it on fire. The creature burns in the fire, and finally, all three survive. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And for more awesome movie recaps, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.